Zoe, original member of Sons of Funk.
Rico, original member. And we finna bring the heat, you heard me? I'm telling you, Kansas ain't gonna be right after we rock this.
Here come RJ, young Richie busting in.
We're gonna tear it down tonight. Promise. R&B Soul is about to wreck this shit, you heard me? Yeah.
I just want to hear that one song.
We're gonna give it to you.
You gonna give it to her? Okay, that's all. I know what you want.
You know what you want.
Yeah, okay. I don't even want to tell them what it is.
You're right. You're no surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
And we got some hot new shit too.
Following y'all.
Blow everybody's wig back, you heard me?
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kansas, we love you, you heard me? Yeah. Y'all supported us from way back, 90, what's that, Josh?
Man, it's
96, 98?
96, 97, 98.
Love
Yeah. We put it on since I'm About It soundtrack. The Ghetto D album, Bout It. I got the hookup. All those projects, y'all been supporting us. So, we still here for y'all. We will give it to y'all, man.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for following us.
And we're going to sit down with them a little later after they do sound check.
Indeed.
All right.
Later.
Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by Jegna Klub TV and Wilson's Pizza and Grill.
This from my pops, California coastlines, living out my real mind. Now it's really showtime. Now it's how I draw a line. From the fake to real, that's how it feels when you multi. But let's not forget all of the giants I want to stunt down. Scared that their positions can't be taken with a new sound.
I am Coach Mo, and we're here with the Evening Social Podcast that is at the Digital Funk. It's a concert here at the Voodoo Lounge, and it's Chauncey Clyde approved. I'm here with the legendary Sons of Funk. Man, do me a favor and y'all introduce yourselves.
Okay,
right?
I'm Rico, also known as Rick Angel, original member.
I'm Zoe, also known as Lorenzo Blaze.
I'm RJ, also known as Richie Rich.
I'm Troy, also known as Sherwood Troy, the newest and the youngest member of the Sons of Funk.
Yeah.
I like how you said that, the newest and the youngest.
Fresh meat.
So, I ain't gonna lie. This is exciting because we got legends, to be able to come. This is here, y'all have done a tremendous body of work.
Yes.
To be here, and so I'm excited to have you on our couch, but I'm also excited to ask you a couple questions because, I've always wondered some of these things.
Yeah.
All right. So first,
away.
I gotta ask this. This is the first question for me. Man, how in the world did you meet Master P? That's what I want to. How did you meet Master? Because the way that I've heard it, you met him.
I met him.
Yeah, you met him. So how in the
met
world did you
Master
meet Master
P.
P, man?
Okay, so it's this very popular barbershop in Richmond, California, where I'm from.
Okay.
And P left the Cali and came to Richmond. So, my homeboy, Alamo, Rodney Brown, is a barber. And so this barbershop is where everybody goes. Everybody. Anybody that's everybody goes there, ballers, whatever. And so I look on his mantle and I see these dudes, tall dudes with golds in their teeth. And I'm like, damn, why these basketball players got all these golds?
Basketball players with golds, okay. Basketball players got golds.
Like
Try to figure that out.
LeBron James with gold teeth.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
You're right. How would you take that?
And I'm like, yo, what he said, no, man, that's Master P. He's a rapper from the Cali in New Orleans. I said, well, okay. And it looked very interesting because they was very not Bay Area.
Mm-hmm, okay.
And so about 15 minutes later, he walks in.
Oh, the same day?
Same day.
Okay.
It was just like, man, it's a magnet. He walked in with C Murder, Silk, Mr. Servone.
He got an entourage.
Okay, Moby Dick, and Big Ed.
Oh, man.
Now,
Okay.
Big Ed, I grew up with Big Ed, because Big Ed is from
Oh,
Richmond.
okay.
And but you got to remember, Big Ed played basketball, and that's how he met P. So they came in, and I was like, okay. So P was just clowning everybody. P is really a comic.
Oh, like Joe. Okay.
Oh, he was joking everybody.
Okay.
So he told the dudes, them ain't barber license, them motherfucking fishing license.
They got fishing.
And y'all be tearing everybody head up around here.
Okay.
So he's like, you know, everybody. He's a big aura, if you will.
Okay.
And so he saw me, and so he sat right by me. He said, "Hey man, don't you sing?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I saw you about a week ago at the Black Family Day in Sacramento. A big situation."
Oh, man, okay.
And he said, "Y'all had the girls going crazy, bruh." I was like, "Thank you, man." And he said, "Man, listen, if ever I make it, I'll help you. If ever you make it, will you help me?" I was like, "Hell yeah." I was broken in glass on the concrete. You hear me?
Man, okay.
I had no money. I was like, what I had to lose.
And this got to be before he.
Yeah, just before he blew up.
Okay.
He had the record stories or something, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna get to how he formulated everything. And so we exchanged numbers, whatever. And so, but ironically, he had where I live. Me and my partner had an apartment, right? And he lived right across the hall from us. And I would see him, and I was like, damn, that old boy. We'd chop it up. Then he had a duck off by my partner's sister's house. Then Sonia C lived right across the hall from my homeboy's girlfriend. So when I get off work, I would see P. Like, I couldn't help from seeing him. And so we would always say, man, we gonna do it. I was like, okay. So P blew up. Oh my God. So he out hustled everybody. Let me share what he did.
Okay.
P will tell you, no, I'm not the greatest rapper. However, I am the greatest hustler, promoter, and marketing. He outmarketed everybody. Oh my God, you couldn't stop him, right? So he started bubble. Then he figured out, like everybody was doing these what's some things like they was doing those compilations out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what P did was he'll pay this dude to get on, and then he was taking their audience. They didn't know what he was doing, but I knew he was taking their audience. And his name started to bubble. Then this is another thing he did. P he from the South, right? So he loved extra bass. So he would go to the studio, remaster a CD, say if NWA came out, right? He would add extra bass, 808 on the track and master it, and every trunk be bumping. You heard me? And everybody's like, my stuff don't sound like that.
Mine don't sound like that. What?
Yeah, what happened?
You talking about from the record store?
Yeah, so he would buy.
So they would come get his because it's gonna bump in that
gonna
trunk.
bump
Be gorilla in the trunk.
So they was like, where do you go? They go to the No Limit record store, and so he started selling. So he figured out, he was like, you know what? I could do this. This shit ain't nothing. I could do this. Bubble. Started bubbling. So we met and everything, and we made that pact with each other. Okay, so then P he started bubbling. Then he got a deal with Priority. Now by this time P was back in New Orleans, and he was with this guy named Duffy. Duffy Rich. He's a guy that worked at Priority, and he said, "Yo, man, I want to give you a deal." So P was like, I don't know this white dude. So P was known for having 2 pistols on him, right? So he put, you the people, man. He said, no, I just want to give you a deal. He said, okay. They gave P $250,000. P took every dime and put it back into No Limit. He didn't spend a dime,
nothing.
not a dime. 6 months later, he had a check for 50 or 60. What was it? It was $60 million.
Woo.
Yeah.
In 6 months, because he bet on himself.
He betted on
put
himself.
all the money back into them spend
He
nothing.
betted on himself, and he won big. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
look back.
now watch this. So we still in the Bay Area, so we not knowing that he the Michael Jordan of the South route,
okay.
right?
Okay.
So we didn't know how big he was. He was just the homie.
Right.
So we looking for a record deal. We had got approached by Death Row, and they was doing some very nefarious things that the whole no.
Yeah.
So we was like, man, we gonna fuck with Pete. So we went to we go to Priority. Long story short, we go to Priority, and I see him. Now that Priority had already shot us down, Pushing Inside You, which was a great record. We don't know. It sounds like a hit.
Yeah.
We don't
Might be a
know.
little tough to market it.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's what they
Little
tell
edgy,
you.
little risque, yeah.
They kicked our asses out the office. And we was sitting in the lobby like this, just like this,
Yeah,
just like this.
Chilling just like this.
Like, what the hell we
In the
gonna
lobby,
do?
yeah. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pete walk in. You ever see that aura?
Yeah.
Over somebody
And these dudes is tall, so they walk in
Yeah.
like ball
I
players.
said,
Like,
oh shit,
they
it's on now.
Yeah.
So I say, Pete, what up? He say, Rico, what's happening, bro? I say, man, I'm trying to get with you. He said, boy, you still singing? I'm like, nigga, you still rapping? You know?
Yeah.
So he said, yeah. He said, well, Rico, I'm gonna tell you something. I know your writing skills is phenomenal. If it's what I think it is, I'm gonna put y'all on. And so we get in the elevator. He said, and I'm gonna make y'all one of the biggest R&B groups ever. I said, we gonna be big like Jodeci? He said, yeah, I got a few dollars. Just gonna make y'all, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Okay, so we get to his office. P had his own office in Priority. In Priority.
We was like, wow.
So I ain't gonna stop you.
Go ahead.
You knew this before you went to Priority? That he had his own office?
I had no idea.
You had no idea. Okay.
We didn't know.
Okay.
Didn't know P was a millionaire. I didn't know.
You didn't know
nothing.
none of you didn't know he got the
All I knew he was my homeboy.
Yeah.
He got a record deal, and we needed a deal.
Right. Okay.
So I was like, fuck it. We might as well roll my homeboy. And I'm like, everybody was greeting him and man, Percy, blah blah. I'm like, oh shit. So we go into his office. He got a pool table, C Murder playing pool, and I'm like, what the? He said, yeah, bro, put the song on. Sure feels damn good to me. He said, sign these boys right now.
Yeah. He listened like 30 seconds. His ear was phenomenal. He's like, it's a hit.
It's
I
a
like
hit.
this.
I'm finna put y'all on.
Yeah.
He didn't play the whole song.
No.
Just a few bars into it, 30 seconds you said.
Fell loved it.
He said it was a hit.
Yes.
Bruh.
Genius, okay.
Yes.
Because it was a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I'm finna sign y'all, I'm gonna give y'all $100,000 a piece. I said, hold up, bro. The most I ever made was 10,000, and it took me 2 years to do that. You heard me?
Okay.
I said, well, Pete, check this out. I don't want to take the money from the record company. I want to blow up. He's like, no, bro. I got a few dollars. I got some money.
Yeah.
I'm the money man. I'm like, nigga, what? So okay. He said call up old boy. So we signed our contract. He said, here goes some money, man. He gave us about $7,000.
Yeah.
He just out of his pocket, $7,000. And y'all go and get some new clothes, take off them dingy ass clothes,
Go tell your family.
And take that raggedy ass Sanford and Son. It was a red Sanford and Son truck.
Pickup truck used to ride around there like.
So it was true when they say P gave you starter kits, like
Bruh.
he gave you a real starter kit,
Yeah.
like
Starter
to get you up off that.
He got us out of the fucking ghetto,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
So I said, all right. So then he said, when y'all get home, call me. And I'm going to fly y'all to Baton Rouge. And I'm going to hook y'all with the money. We get home. We get back to Oakland. And called him. We in Baton Rouge. I'm like, what? I had never been to that part of the South before. I was like, look at this. I'm smelling all kinds. I'm smelling crawfish. You know, I'm like,
They got their crawfish, the
yeah,
whole boil
that
going
boil
down.
there. I'm like, what
Well,
is
now I know y'all seen one of them boils. They
Oh,
dumped them
man,
live
yes.
crawfish in there.
I'm like, what is-
Okay.
what is this?
Okay.
The best seats.
Yeah,
And
bet.
so we go to his office, the ice cream shop,
Uh-huh.
and he has his safe. Wow. It looked like Bank of America on it.
He got Bank of America in his
Oh,
office.
in his, I'm like, where the feds at? We finna go to jail. I know we finna go to jail. Pete, why you doing this like me? You ain't had that to do, Pete.
Yeah.
He said, no, bro, this is all legit. He started throwing us our money.
He giving y'all money, so he kept his word.
Straight up.
He signed you,
Boom.
and gave.
Yeah.
Boom,
Hey.
boom. I never seen that much money in my life. So we put our money in the safe. We were staying at the little hotel, put our money in the safe. He said, all right, come on, we finna fly to Houston and do your pen and pixel. I'm like, what the fuck? And buy y'all new clothes. I'm like, what? So we hops on the plane,
So
right?
hold on, I got to stop you.
Give it to me.
Pen and pixel.
Pen and pixel.
Explain what that is.
That is the people who do the graphics.
Okay.
All the graphics for Pete at the time. A lot of people.
You see all them albums, they look kind of like
Yeah.
animated,
Yeah, uh-huh.
cartoon, like a drawing. That was pen and pixel.
Bling,
Pen and
all
pixel.
of
Okay.
They specialize in that.
Okay, we got to make sure we
Yeah.
know that we can't let it go over
Right.
just my head.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to make sure everybody.
So
Okay.
we gets on the plane, we go to Houston. So we getting some barbers, haircuts and stuff and everything, because we're about to take pictures now.
So I just want to ask you said you was getting haircuts.
We was getting haircuts when we got to Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it all cut now.
Okay.
Back then,
Okay, back then you had to.
Like, I still
Are
got
you
some.
still
Yeah,
okay?
I got some.
All right,
We
okay,
got
okay.
some.
I got it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So we get there. We get to the Galleria. Word got out, P was there. Mobs of people start swarming in. I'm like, nigga, who are you? Are you like Michael Jackson? He was like, yeah, bruh. Yeah, freaking bruh. Yeah, they go crazy when they. So the police came, pushed everybody out. We in the Galleria by ourselves, shopping.
So you here for this whole run?
I'm here.
He
for
right
the
there.
whole thing.
He was a baby.
Yeah.
He was a baby
How old
boy.
was you when this happened?
I was probably 20, 19.
He was 19.
19.
He was
So you
19.
fresh out of high school?
Yeah,
Fresh
fresh
out.
out.
Fresh
Okay.
out.
fresh out.
Ooh, okay.
I was dragging him around because I was the oldest. I'm dragging him around.
I used to be baby in the group at the time. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you was like my man.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little younger, but he okay.
So then, we shopping in the Galleria by ourselves. So
Oh, they cooked the whole gallery.
the whole Galleria shut down
Yeah, it was just for
Man.
us.
because it was chaotic. It was mayhem, bro.
Yeah.
Like something I had never seen before. So Pete gravitated towards the Versace shop. I said, say, bro, we going in here? Yeah, say, bro, we finna get the best. And I ain't like Puffy. Y'all ain't got to return none of this.
Oh, he hit y'all with that. Okay.
Huh, bro?
Okay.
You know them yellow suits we had?
Yeah.
What do they call them? The caution suits now.
The caution tape.
The caution tape too.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
man, it was what? How much was them suits, bro?
Man, this is probably a good 3,500, like 3-4 G's each.
Them was Versace's.
Yeah.
$500
shoes.
$500 shoes. $200 belt.
Yeah.
Versace glass, $300. I said, say, bro, like, I'm talking to Bars now. Bars is his right hand. You know, the light-skinned cat.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's like, yeah, freaky, bruh. They call me freaky. I don't know where they got that from.
Pushing this out.
Pushing this out. We know where it came from. We know where it came from.
No question about that one.
Yeah. We know where
Understood.
that
Don't need to be explained.
Yeah. You know, and you forgetting, I just heard the new one you dropped. And it's hot, by the way, I'm telling you. That's a joke. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
indeed. So, I'm talking to Bars. He said, well, get used to this, man. Your life is finna change. And so I was like, damn, bro. Okay, so we go to Pen and Pistol, we take our pictures, and then he said, all right, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. We go back home. We got all this money. It was 5 of us.
So that was, see, you reading my question. Because my next question, I had 3 questions, and then I was getting to the new ones.
Yeah.
But my second question, because you cut with a third, because you covered 2 of my questions.
Okay.
My third one was about, I ain't gonna look, but it's Ricky J.
Ricky J.
My third one was about, because I'm looking and I'm reading.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when I seen the first pictures.
Yeah.
Then later on, I read that it said deceased, but I kept reading he was murdered.
Yeah, murdered.
Okay.
Murdered.
So, can you talk, just, I ain't asking
No,
the
I'm
details
gonna
of
tell
what
you, I'm gonna give it
talking
all to you, because
Okay.
it's what happened.
Yeah.
So he was a good soul, but he was conflicted. Now, Money B and all them, we all really connected.
Okay.
Tupac, my brother, oldest brother, and Tupac was homeboys when they lived in Marin. So we all know each other.
Yeah.
So Rick gets home, he got all this money. He turns into a pimp. He got 5 women pregnant. He got about 4 prostitutes. And then he has a wife. And I'm like, bro,
He's doing.
you doing the most.
Okay.
So I said, man, okay, so watch this. We're going to back up some. We had just did a show in Arizona. And God came to me, it was like 3 months prior, and said, y'all going to be very successful and very rich, but one of y'all going to die. And I said, Lord Jesus, please don't let it be me. And so I turned to him, I said, Zoe, and I told him what God said. And he said, but if he changes his life, he's going to be bigger than your record company and your group. He's going to split and do his own thing. But if he don't, he's going to meet his demise. He got home. He got this Cadillac. And so he goes to the really bad part of Richmond called Easter Hill at the time. And he asked these young dudes for some crack and some weed. We ain't got none. So he got hot-headed. The dudes pulled out a gun. Ricky started to run, hit him in the lungs, and he passed away. He had this girl in the car, this white girl, shot her face off. Her face was hanging.
And have closed casket. Funeral.
So, word gets back to P, what happened? He called me. We all sitting in a room. Rico, I left you in charge. How did this happen? I said, P, I couldn't control him, bro. I couldn't. He was buck wild. He said, yeah, I could tell, how he was out here. He said, all right, y'all get your minds together, and I need you to fly out here and come sing on I Miss My Homies.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, now mind you, when we started recording some stuff too by the time we got home. So we fly to LA, we do I Miss My Homies, we recorded and shoot the video. He said, Rick, I need you to come to my hotel room. I need to hear what y'all doing. I don't need y'all to waste my time. I said, all right. We go to the hotel room. First song I played was, I got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. That boy looked at me. Nigga, you did it again.
Oh, man, okay.
I said, okay. He said, now listen what I want y'all to do. Pack up. Don't even go back home. Whatever y'all got, we going back to Baton Rouge. Y'all gonna be there for 3 months. We gonna shoot the movie. Y'all gonna be in the movie the whole 9. And that's what happened, man.
Man.
You know, and
Let me interject something too.
Yeah.
And see, and it was perfect timing for us as Sons of Funk because P taught us, you know, when you get in this business, you gotta venture into other things.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he was into music, and then he was into movies. You know, at one point you saw him owning, he had clothes, and then he had sports management.
yeah.
You know, he taught us just diversify, and it was perfect timing for us. Like when we got on the label, he was doing the movies, so we were able to kind of get in the movie, write new songs, be on the soundtrack. So he diversified our fan base right away, which was cool.
So people don't know is y'all didn't just do the song, y'all wrote too.
Yeah, we wrote.
Yeah,
we were.
we
Right,
were
yeah.
part
Like
of Beats by the Pound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
See,
people
nobody
don't know that.
that.
Yeah,
Like honorary
part of Beats
we
by the
are
Pound.
honorary members of Beats by the Pound.
Yeah.
I mean, you could verify that with Mo
Okay.
Big. He'll tell you, no, Sons of Funk was Beats by the Pound because we play.
Yeah.
We're not just,
Yeah, I play piano.
yeah, I
okay.
play guitar, piano.
okay.
So we true musicians.
Yeah, we musicians.
And we grew up. See, we from the era. We grew up. You know, like Rico said, we with Digital Underground,
Yeah.
Pac, E40,
The Tonys.
Tony.
Yeah.
Them
In
my
Vogue.
homeboys.
I mean, we go on. All the talent that was in the area,
Yeah.
you know, we was in that whole area. You know, in
Yeah.
that era, and that's what made us, you know, kind of stand out because we could produce, write. He's an excellent writer.
So are you would, let me see if I get my terms right.
Yeah.
A learner.
Yes.
So y'all could be considered 100%ers.
100%.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I've been
We
learning.
can
I learned a
do it
little
up.
bit,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
here and there. Understand so I can talk a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Exactly.
All right. So I know we got to go because we pushing. Y'all got performance.
Yeah.
You know. So I got to get to I had 2 questions, man. So how is it, y'all, man? How do y'all feel coming into a legendary group like this?
You're my sons.
Hey man, can you
Yeah.
stop reading my
go-
questions?
go-
Can
he
you
go.
stop reading my questions? I don't know how you got a hold of my questions, man. Okay,
Boom, boom.
Tim, I thank you.
You go ahead, ask the question. I
My
want
question is,
to
how does
talk.
it feel coming into a legendary group like this? I mean, how was that feel?
Me, I ain't gonna lie, I was uncomfortable at first.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was doing my own little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Oh, God.
but when Rico came around and he started showing me, like, he's a real writer. He started showing me like different ways to, cause I was doing a lot of sad songs. I was on my raw wave tip, but not on that type of swag. I was like
I got you.
R&B,
Okay.
straight. You know, and when he came around, he just started showing me like all these up-tempo beats. And I started writing all these up-tempo songs and simple hooks, catchy. And I started singing them. I used to hate them. I used to be like, man, it's trash. Most of all the songs we recorded tonight, when we did them, I was like, man, this is trash.
He gonna tell
like
you,
it.
like, he unfiltered. Tell you,
I love that. I love that.
Uncut. He's
Because
yeah.
he's true. But see,
Yes.
you know why I love it? Because our audience, our kids, what they need to understand,
Yeah.
what they need to understand is sometimes the first thing that you think or hear
Yeah.
is not really what the outcome is.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, it took us a while. You know what I'm saying? When we started trying to make the music, because Rico, he was so into production. He was playing the piano. Playing the guitar. He was playing piano. They was making their own beats, and it was just we was doing it straight through Pro Tools. Like we didn't have no actually producer there putting in the ticks and the tempos and stuff. And he had me doing it, and I was just getting frustrated. I'm like, I don't do this. He's like, you gotta learn something new. I'm like, I can't do this. This is. I just want to sing. Come on, let's just put on the beat and let's sing. But it took a while. And then when we got to it, he put me to work once we got into our groove,
Yeah.
it was just constantly nonstop. We was just dropping
Dang,
songs.
the artists working in the show business.
After song.
So you learned the whole business,
I
not
learned
just
the
being
whole
one part
business.
of it.
Then he started taking me on little shows that they still did, like they did the festivals, the Essen festivals, and taking me to Atlanta and meeting people that hang around Boosie and all. I'm like, oh wow. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into until it just dawned on me like, dang, this is a blessing. Like, I need to utilize this and take advantage of it.
Right.
You know what
I
I'm
hate
saying?
we running out of time, man.
Oh,
They
I
telling us that we
understand.
running out of time. We got to get ready.
Yeah.
Man, so now I'm going to ask you this question. You the youngest member, you know, but not the youngest ever member. You don't got that title.
Right.
You know, all right, you don't have that title. You just the youngest now, right now. Okay.
Right.
Tell them something that you would say to the youth today about, you know what I'm saying, getting into this field.
Alright, so from an experienced person being in it, you gotta remember history forever repeats itself. So being that history repeats itself, somebody gonna know something that you don't know. If somebody that's been in $1 million positions telling me that I got the dreams and I got the potential to be there, I'm a believer. And that's what happened. I believed it. I seen it myself. I felt it myself, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be putting myself in that position anyway. A legend told me I have it, and I thought I had it already. So I jumped off. I mean, you're gonna miss every shot you don't take. So if you're gonna do it, go ahead and have your fun. You only live one life, bro.
Man, well, I appreciate it. Fellas, thank you so very much. I know y'all gonna rock out tonight,
sir.
man. I appreciate y'all. Do your thing. Thank you very much for sitting down with us. Okay?
Thank you. All right. Thank you.